Protocols are a second derivative network effect type of asset, which means they can create value by creating a network effect themselves. They can also create value by offering other protocols, software projects, companies to create value on top of the protocol network and therefore create value, like I said, the second derivatives or squared, if you want the flip side of that. So if you have a successful network like Ethereum and people build businesses on top of Ethereum and use more ETH and Ethereum protocol resources, then the value of ETH goes up. So as a creator of a protocol like that, you can therefore have even more value creation than just creating the network effect. Therefore, blockchain technology is the beginning of a network effect square type business model that's new. It hasn't been like that before. Before we had the internet, which was the shift from bricks and mortar to internet, and then maybe 5-10 years into the internet, we had the beginning of the network effect businesses, and I think Facebook is the biggest one. But we had many other businesses that were living off network effects, particularly social media businesses. But even businesses like Apple or Amazon created network effects because network effect is the definition of a network effect is that the value of the network goes up with each individual user. And now with blockchain technology, we have the ability of protocols to create value beyond just the network of the protocol itself by enabling other businesses and other protocols to be written on top of it. For example, Ethereum is by itself valuable because the network is growing and people are using Ethereum to do things. And then on top of it, you can create a business like an exchange, which is based on the Ethereum smart contract technology, and therefore you can create more value for ETH. So we want to discuss this. We want to discuss the value of a network squared effect. And we also want to see if we have businesses in the non-blockchain world that could start beginning to take advantage of network squared effects. This is Not Even Wrong podcast. It's April 14th, 2021. This is Krim Delco. For the day, the fund is down 2.7%. The market is down 40 basis points. We are up 3.55%. The market's up 9.15%. We are underperforming by roughly 5.6%. So let's talk about the network squared effect. The network squared effect is not just, again, it's not just a network effect, but it's on top of the network effect. Now we have the ability of businesses and value to be created on top of the blockchain protocol. So let's take an example. Let's take Algorand, just so we don't always use Ethereum. So Algorand is a proof of stake protocol which is attempting to build a blockchain infrastructure that solves the trilemma of blockchain technology: decentralization, scalability, and security. So this is like many other protocols, many other attempts. This company has issued coins, the algos, and is using them to finance itself through cash, but also finance the development of the protocol by issuing algos to participants of the protocol. There is a white paper, like in many other ICO type situations. For example, the limited supply of Algorand is to 10 billion. That's the maximum ever can be supplied. The goal of the founder, Silvio Micali, is to create an infrastructure backbone for global commerce, because what Algorand is particularly good at is fast transactions, scalable transactions, decentralized transactions. So therefore offering the advantages of blockchain technology, such as having a ledger that is not changeable, and also having speed and efficiency. In particular, atomic transactions. So if I buy coffee from Colombia, I can do a transaction with a smart contract on Algorand. So this is the idea. Algorand is run by a foundation, the protocol, and the algos are the tokens. The value of the token grows with the use of Algorand. So the network effect, the sort of first order network effect plays a role here, like in any other type of network effect business. The more people use Algorand, the more exchanges offer Algorand, the more you can swap Algorand for other, like the more adaptation we see in Algorand, the better the value is of Algorand. However, we also have this second order effect, which is once the protocol proliferates through the world, we can start building businesses on top of it. For example, we can create a settlement business that could take over the Wall Street settlement market. We could create a money market business, which could change the way money markets are settled. For example, settlement is a big deal that Algorand could be solving, because we have the problem again of decentralization, scalability, and price. And if we can have very efficient, low cost, fast, and decentralized settlement processes, that could be a huge value added for the financial system. So this is a good example of how we have a second order derivative, or let's say the second order effect of blockchain technology on top of the first order network effect. And this is part of the reason why we are investing in Algorand, to be exposed to that. And we believe that therefore also the upside is much, much higher than what we're used to as investors. And we believe that the investors are massively undervaluing the individual blockchain potentials. Maybe as a whole, the blockchain space is valued very richly, because a lot of these projects will not survive, but the individual winners will be dramatically undervalued in our view. And that is an interesting observation. I think the same applies to Ethereum. Ethereum is probably going to be the winner in the smart contract space, and we have a lot of applications already. I think Ethereum is considered the winner in the smart contract space. For us, we are, like I said yesterday, we are investing in Algorand and in Ethereum in the actual underlying protocol, because of this network squared effect. So we believe that actually the upside of investing in the ETH or Algo is even higher than investing in the companies. And this is unprecedented. This has never been possible before. You could never invest in underlying protocols or software projects. You always had to invest in companies, or actually that was the only way to make money. So this is a very unusual time in the history of investing. And for us, this is incredibly important. I think before I finish this episode, I want to also sort of arch back to the outside of the blockchain world, and see if we have businesses that maybe we can also analyze through the lens of network square effect. So again, we have this, for example, maybe Tencent could be looked like that, or Roblox, where you have the network effect, which is, let's say, Roblox. So people are gaming, people are talking to each other, and now you can start building businesses on top of the network, maybe other games, other communication services on top of Roblox. So it's a bit similar, like let's say a protocol technology. Let's take Tesla, our largest position, and think about it. Is Tesla does Tesla has a potential of being a network squared type business? I think yes. In particular, the robo-taxi business could be a network squared business, where we have the underlying technology of, first of all, we have the Teslas being used. The more Teslas are being used, the more valuable the network of Teslas becomes, and the more valuable the algorithms and the computer vision technology becomes, because we have more data, more edge cases. Then the AI group can build a better self-driving technology. And once that's built, that's the first order network effect. The second order network effect would be that you can start building businesses on top of that. For example, a low-hanging fruit would be sort of a short distance type transportation business, where you take a Tesla from San Francisco to LA, San Francisco to Las Vegas, things like that. Instead of flying, you're driven by a robot. Then we have the entertainment and the productivity businesses that can be added on top of other services that Tesla can provide in the in-car entertainment system. So we can see that play out. It's not exactly the same like this network square effect in the blockchain technology, but nevertheless, it shows you the potential for Tesla to generate a lot more value out of its existing technology through this network squared effect that we identified in the blockchain technology. So to summarize, network squared effect is a new phenomenon that is proliferating thanks to the blockchain technology. We believe that at least for the foreseeable future, this will be the big theme in investing. So it's not network effects anymore, it's network squared effects. So you can build on businesses on top of networks. And we believe that within the blockchain technology, we identified Ethereum and Algorand as interesting protocols to invest in. And we are also looking at the investment world outside of the blockchain technology to see if we have network square effect, and Tesla would be a perfect example. Another example would be SynBio. Twist Biosciences can build technology that, if adopted, so for example, if the synthetic DNA technology of Twist can proliferate and become a standard in the SynBio world, then you can start building businesses on top of that. For example, DNA batteries, as an example. So another example would be Fate Therapeutics. Fate Therapeutics is building allogenic cell therapy. So basically, off-the-shelf cells that can be transferred into, let's say, CAR T cells, for example, or NK cells, so kill cancer with off-the-shelf cells. Once that works in that standard proliferates, we could see many, many applications built on top of that. So in a sense, and Fate Therapeutics is kind of like a blockchain technology, has the same sort of dynamics. It's not a blockchain technology at all, but what I'm trying to say is it has the same dynamics like blockchain technology protocols, where once a certain protocol or a certain way of doing things is adapted and it proliferates and is successful, then the network effect which would be the first great network effect, then starts becoming more efficient, and therefore there's a second order network effect when you start building businesses on top of that technology. So we're very well positioned with Orange Capital Partners to take advantage of this network squared effect, which, as again, is going to be the narrative of the next coming years. We believe the blockchain technology has opened our eyes for that. It's also available outside of blockchain technology, and it sets us up for a very, very interesting couple of years of investing. Thank you.